Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your Aquarius full moon tarot reading. The full moon in Aquarius is on August 15th, so this tarot reading will cover the time frame of August 15th through September 15th, full moon to full moon. I'm going to start off by pulling a card to see what is manifesting in your life with this Aquarius full moon energy. Now, Taurus, if I pull a house card, that's going to be a physical manifestation in some area of your life, and if I pull a planet card, that's going to be some sort of manifestation happening internally within you. Okay, so let's see what this Aquarius full moon is bringing to all you Taurians out there. All right, we got a house card, so physical manifestation, and it is in the third house. Okay, your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. So Taurus, with this, obviously there is profound understanding coming in for some of you guys, okay? But also, this to me, it feels more about communication, conversation, expression of ideas, really putting yourself out there in some fashion, like verbally. So Taurus, for you guys, what's manifesting is like long overdue conversations, really finally being able to speak your mind, speak your opinion, share your ideas, share your thoughts, maybe on some larger platform. Okay, it's just like the third house is all about learning as well as communication. And so for some of you, it's like all that you have been learning, you're finally like in some fashion communicating this, over the next month. Maybe you're like becoming a teacher, some sort of like public speaker, giving lectures, things like that. It's just all about communication and everything that you have been like going through or trying to learn and master, like coming into that mastery of understanding, and like you get it now, you're experienced, you're knowledgeable, whereas, maybe 6 months ago, all that you know and understand right now today, you didn't. So you've been going through a lot as well, Taurus. So this is lovely right here. I feel it feels really good to me, actually. Like the conversation or what's being expressed is of like a higher vibration of energy. All right, so let's see exactly what this is about, Taurus. Okay, so we have Lady Summer. We have, the Heroine 33. We have Road to Nowhere. Ooh, Weaver of Words. Look at that, Taurus. It's all about communication, expression, conversation. Weaver of Words. Powerful. Powerful. Okay, next out, the Fellowship. Yes, Taurus. I love, love, love. So listen, with this Road to Nowhere sitting at the center of your reading, Taurus, for me, that's really expressing what it is that you've been learning. And I don't know why, but I feel like it's over the last 6 months. So maybe, we're already into August, but maybe like from the start of the year till now, like something you've been going through, or if you were taking classes, anything like that. It's like finally you are being able to express what you've learned, or you're finally coming into understanding. This, for some of you, could very well mean that you have decided to return back to school, college, trade school, gaining, you know, some sort of degree or certification, or even, you know, expanding on your current education because you feel like that's what you need to do to advance yourself in your career or to have a better lot in life. So Taurus, those of you that like where that's really resonating, this Aquarius full moon is just gonna like make everything click in your mind, because Aquarius is air, you know, the ruler of the mental realm, and it's like you'll have the mental courage and strength to do what you need to do. If this is like returning for some sort of education, expanding your education, it definitely will open big doors for you, okay? And some of you, it could be like you want to write, whether it's like blogging or writing plays, writing scripts, writing songs, writing poetry. Those of you out there that are writers or like speakers of any kind, you know, if you have been like, should I do this full time, or should I really start investing myself into this? The answer is absolutely yes, especially with the fellowship there, okay? Now, for others of you, what I feel, this is more about the conversations that are going to come in and take place for you guys over, you know, this full moon cycle. And with Lady of Summer and Heroine there, it's like a few people where, you know, in the past you may have kind of fallen out with. This might be where you guys are actually going to have a conversation about what happened and why. And with fellowship at the end, it's like you're going to be able to reconnect your friendship connection, you know, however it relates or pertains to you. So there's a lot of healing and understanding that comes for Taurus with this Aquarius full moon, okay, through conversation, communication, and also some of you have really learned and grown from everything you've been through, and it's like you just feel wiser and stronger. And others of you, it's like you finally are making a big turn in your life, and you're going to start learning something new to expand yourself because you feel like your current career path or your current education level is holding you back, and it's like you're ready for a change, a shift. And like I see you doing it, Taurus. So if that speaks to you, now is the time. With Lady of Summer, now is a really good time to start walking that journey. It will better you, definitely. And with the fellowship, you're going to make a lot of really lovely connections along the way, okay? So let's pull some tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. There is a victory at hand, okay? The haze is clearing for Taurus, for sure. It's like you know what to do. The ego, like you're being guided definitely by the higher realm, because here, this is where, you know, look at this road to nowhere, and the Hanged Man sits right underneath that. Shift in perception, shift in education, expanding knowledge, okay? Or finally where, you know, there's these relationships, connections in your life that are been having a barrier or restriction or falling out. It's like you both have been in a misunderstanding with each other, and it's finally time to have these conversations and communicate to get past this Hanged Man energy and shift in consciousness, shift in perception, which I feel like is kind of naturally happening, and the conversation just takes place and everybody's able to really, you know, share themselves and speak their heart. Because with the Queen of Cups here in this position, I feel like, you know, these conversations that are going to be had, this is stuff that has been held within for quite some time, you know, or those of you that are finally able to express your opinions and ideas. There was a period of feeling held back, feeling restricted, feeling like there were delays, okay? And now with this Aquarius full moon energy, Taurus, there's just a lot of changing going on inside of you, and the universe aligning these ideas where it's like, okay, you're unhappy in this, you don't feel like this is your life path, well, what about this? And don't feel like, well, I can't, or I don't have the money, I don't have the resources. If Spirit's leading you to something and you're following the way, it's going to work all the way through, okay? It definitely is. And again, some of you, it's like you've been through a lot over the course of 2019, and it's like finally everything you have been going through, you have this beautiful expansion in your consciousness, which removes the barrier, the restriction, and it's like you no longer have to feel on your own. But many of you, that's kind of how you've been feeling, is like emotionally on your own and alone. You really haven't been, even if you are talking about how you're feeling, it's like there's a big part of you that you've just been keeping under the surface and not really sharing with anybody. And now it's like the conversations are happening. We can share ourselves, we can communicate, we can talk, okay? So let's pull some additional messages from your spirit guides and see, you know, what they have to say. One card jumped out as I was saying that, so let's see, we have inspire others, and look at, it's a book. So back to the Weaver of Words, those of you that are writers, bloggers, or you know, a public speaker, sharing your opinion, sharing your thoughts, like I feel whatever it is quite inspiring and uplifting to others, and your spirit guides are acknowledging that for you again. And I'm led back to this red eagle here. It's like the haze will clear, you will find your way. It's like everything's finally starting to come together, and you are here for a reason. I love this. Taurus, listen, those of you feeling kind of stuck in a rut, it's like just open yourself up to Spirit. And what is my path forward? Spirit will start showing you, and some of you, this is returning to school or learning a new skill. Some of you, this is finally having the courage and bravery to start putting yourself out there in a more public platform. Your writings, your speaking, you know, your singing, maybe for some of you, because those of you who are very creative and that's speaking to you, it's like you have that for a reason. And with fellowship, like you'll have a lot of, you know, followers, like subscribers, or, you know, I'm thinking social media. So you'll have like a lot of people who start subscribing you, following you, okay, based on the work that you're putting out there. So it's like now is the time. And if you feel it, but you don't know much about how to make your dream manifest, we'll start learning how. And there will be like a lot of people that you meet and like have communication and conversations with that will help make all of this make sense for you, and, you know, pave the path forward for you, Taurus. So this is really great stuff. And again, also these conversations with others where, you know, it's this kind of like blocked, restricted. I feel it was more of misunderstanding, miscommunication, and you guys are finally able to meet on middle ground and heal and mend, okay? So those are your messages, Taurus. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.